My favorite color, but I also love to share home with you because like many of you, I love to spend time at home. My husband would say, you're a homebody, pushes me out. But I really do love spending time at home. And I think for many of us, it's kind of a haven, a sanctuary for us, right? We kind of go there and we kind of relax and we unwind. So if you're looking to refresh your bedroom, the kids, or your guest bedroom, we shows you a pair of sheets, and we'll give you that item number a little bit later on. But we're talking about this textured tassel quilt. So I love the ruching that you get with this. Absolutely exceptional. And playing with textures and different stitching. It's such a great way to really add these details to your room whenever you walk in, that just, you know, it's something that just, you know, you smile whenever you walk in. So this color is your gray. Here's the other colors that we have. Also have it for you in lilac. And I'll let you know right now, lilac and blue are my most limited options, if these are the ones that you want. There's that on four corners of the quilt, and then here it is in the white as well. And also too, with this, you'll be able to machine wash it on cold, you know, gentle tumble dry, of course. Wanted to show you just how lightweight and airy this is, because sometimes you think with quilts that they're really heavy. So I love how soft it is on that inside, and then that texture that you get here as well. 093126 is your item number. You just pick, do you want twin, full queen, or king? And you get the quilt that comes with it. So we're gonna welcome in the woman behind this line that's exclusive here at HSN that we're now launching is Rachel Ashwell, who, you know, for over 30 years, she was the creator of Shabby Chic, and really just bringing us these whimsical, beautiful, comfortable creations into the comfort of our homes. So I will tell you, Rachel, I am so excited that we're showing this. I saw it on hsn.com last night, and immediately I was looking at my bed and I'm like, okay, which one do I need? I just love the ruching and all the stitching on it.
Yes, well, I love the way that you had, you know, it's obviously a, you know, a general lovely gray, but just having that little peekaboo of the pink behind, I think is absolutely lovely. And what I will also wanted to give just a nod to is that this is actually seersucker, the fabrication, which again is a fabrication that is definitely, you know, from days gone by. And that's also what enables this quilt to be as soft and as lovely as it is, and gives that texture and the puckeredness of it, which, you know, seersucker is a fabric that I've loved my whole life, actually.
I mean, it really is wonderful. And again, you know, this is a quilt that could be year-round for you. It's not heavy. It does feel cool to the touch, especially on that reverse side that's going to be up against your skin. We'll put up the item number 2. So your purchase today, it includes this quilt. If you would like to add on to complete the look with the shams, we'll pop up that item number as well. There's a sheet set, too, that we featured at the beginning of the show, 093. Well, now it went too fast. We'll show. There's the sham, 093150. And then we'll remind you of that sheet set, too, because you can really mix and match. Maybe you picked up our sheets at the beginning of the show, and you can have a lot of fun with this. What I love, too, about really what's I've gotten into with bedding when it comes to in our homes and our bedrooms, Rachel, as a lot of us are layering now, and this is such a great base quilt to layer with just one of those, you know, those really soft, you know, baby blankets that we have. So playing on different fabrics really does well in a room.
Oh, for sure. And I wanted to also give another call out to our lovely little pillows, because of course the palette of these pillows ties back to the whole collection. This one I actually call the rainbow palette. It's just my name for it. But again, it's just that extra layer. This again, it has a bit of a modern flair to it, which, you know, I always want things to feel fresh and not that you've just kind of grabbed things out of, you know, a closet. But then of course this, just with saying home sweet home, again, it just takes you back in time to nostalgia. So I think adding these back in is also a really lovely layer.
Absolutely. And I was just thinking about it too, because I have a quilt on my guest bedroom. So I'm like, you know what? I know I want this for myself, but I think my guests would really love this as well, especially in the room that I have my guest bedroom. That white would just look so fresh and welcoming.
Fresh.
What I love about whenever you care for this in your home, you notice sometimes on quilts, you know, if you wash it and the filling goes down, there's no filling in here that you have to worry about. So whenever you wash it, it's going to continue to lay like this. It's not going to crumble crumble on one side, filling stuffed on the other. That's kind of the problem with the quilt that I have right now in my guest bedroom. So I think this is just a great way to brighten up, to change it. If you got the sheets at the beginning of the show, or even whatever sheets that you have, these are all great colors that will play back really well. It's just a matter of which one's speaking to you. You can pick up that gray. Also, if you want it in that lilac or the blue, these are my most limited options. We can't forget that it comes with the tassels on the corner, all four corners of that quilt that you're picking up. And then there it is in the white. Twin, full queen, or king are your choices there. Remember, you do have flex pay, so as low as $16 and some change to get home for that twin. And really, you can do the monochromatic. You can do all blue with it. We'll give you the item numbers after we go through those colors to show you the shams if you want to complete the entire look. But I mean, that lilac, look how it really just makes that room pop, right? Because a lot of us, and I'm sure you see it in being in home decor for you know, over 3 decades now, Rachel, that a lot of us are moving away towards color on our walls, and we just need something in our room, something to make it pop. And this is a great way, especially I'm looking at like the lilac, the blue. What a great way to really brighten up, you know, those light gray walls that we have in our room, or the white walls that we have in our room.
Yes, and I think as well, what's lovely about this palette is it is also soothing. So it's a great balance of, you know, that pop, as you say, but soothing, because as we all know, our bedrooms are our sanctuaries. It's the place that we have the first thoughts when we wake up in the morning. It's the last thoughts as we go off into our dreamscape. So, you know, just having all of that energy of this beautiful palette around, I think is a really, really valuable, important thing. And I wanted to give one quick call out to the tassels, because one could say, why tassels? And again, to me, like I said earlier, really give a nod to vintage and nostalgia and heirloom, but always with that little bit of a modern twist. And to me, these little tassels are kind of whimsical, and just give that little bit of just a modern twist. So that's why those were added onto the collection.
Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm picking up the white. Today was payday, so I'm gonna pick up the white for my guest bedroom, because I already know I have pops of those fun colors with the pillows too that will really speak to it and kind of balance out kind of the dark colors that I have in that bedroom. So, you know, brightening up your room, whether it's with you know, your bed sheets or the quilt that you're picking up, I mean, it can really open a space, right? Whenever we're kind of bogged down with all these colors, and I think that's why so many of us are gravitating towards that farmhouse home decor trend, because whenever you can brighten up a space with color, it really opens up the room, makes it almost appear bigger than it is. So pick the colors that you want to dive into. These are the shams that we're displaying the other colors on, so can we pop up that item number one last time for those shams? If you want to add the 2-pack of shams to complete the quilt that you're getting to add on to it, there's that item number 093150, all four, you know, in the same color as you're seeing. So it's a really great way to complete the look with that. Saying the ordering process for this quilt, if you want the blue or the lilac, you got to be on the phones, because we didn't bring in thousands of these, just a couple hundred in each. 093126 is the item number. Okay, in case you missed it, you're like, Nicole, you sound like a broken record. You keep telling me about the sheets, but we really kicked off the show, introduced you to this lovely